Sam Altman just dropped a bombshell. OpenAI has been on the wrong side of history when it comes to open source AI. This is coming from the CEO of a company that built its entire reputation on driving AI innovation forward.
But this is going to be a very different world. And if you look at the progress from even before GPT-3, which Toby just mentioned, but GPT-2 in 2019, people tried it and said, this is like a dead-end direction. Scaled it up, GPT-3, people were like, oh, okay. GPT 3.5 was like finally usable. And GPT-4, people are building entire companies around. GPT 5, 6, and 7, I think will continue.
Now, even Altman admits they might have seriously messed up. So, what's really going on inside OpenAI? And why is Altman suddenly questioning everything they stood for? OpenAI's dominance is under fire, and the cracks are showing. With fast-moving rivals like DeepSeek and growing internal rifts over open-source AI, something big is shifting in the industry. If OpenAI can't evolve, it risks losing its edge. Let's break down exactly what Altman admitted, why it matters, and how it could reshape the AI race. For years, OpenAI called itself the leader in AI research, but it's never fully embraced open source. Unlike Meta and Google DeepMind, who've released powerful open models, OpenAI kept its breakthroughs locked down. That's why Altman's latest admission is such a shock. He publicly admitted the company's closed stance may have been a mistake. During a recent Reddit AMA, Altman said, "I think we need to figure out a different open source strategy." He also noted that not everyone inside OpenAI agrees, and it's not their top priority yet. But the fact that he's saying this at all is a major shift. Why now? Because the heat is on.
My belief is that all repetitive human work that doesn't require the deep emotional connection between two people, that will all be done in the next couple of decades, better, cheaper, faster by AI. And that is somehow left out of the conversation. It's always about factory robots and self-driving cars. But what they don't talk about is all of the white-collar work that AI is going to.
OpenAI is under fire from researchers, the open source community, and even its own users who argue that AI should be open to everyone, not locked behind corporate walls. But the real game changer? A new generation of rivals is emerging, and they're forcing OpenAI to rethink everything. For years, OpenAI enjoyed a comfortable lead in AI innovation, but that lead is shrinking fast. Even Altman admits that Chinese AI company DeepSeek has rapidly closed the gap. DeepSeek recently introduced R1, a powerful reasoning model built to rival OpenAI's own system. But unlike OpenAI's black box models, DeepSeek's approach is fully transparent, showing every step the AI takes to reach its conclusions. That transparency matters a lot because it gives researchers and developers deep insight into the AI's thinking, something OpenAI has deliberately kept under wraps. OpenAI has even accused DeepSeek of stealing intellectual property to catch up. While no public proof has been shared, the allegation itself reveals just how intense this competition has become. And DeepSeek isn't OpenAI's only worry. Companies like Mistral AI, Anthropic, and Meta are all making serious advances. Open source models like Meta's Llama 3 are growing powerful enough to compete with OpenAI's closed tech, leaving one big question: can OpenAI's secretive strategy survive? OpenAI has always played it cautious when it comes to open source. GPT-2 was released to the public, but GPT-3, GPT-4, and GPT-4 Turbo all locked away. The company claimed this secrecy was necessary for both safety and competitive advantage. But now, that thinking is starting to shift. In the same Reddit AMA, OpenAI's chief product officer, Kevin Weil, revealed the company is considering open sourcing some older models that are no longer cutting edge. It's a big move, but is it enough? If OpenAI only releases outdated tech, it won't satisfy growing demands for transparency around its most advanced AI systems. And with rivals like DeepSeek going fully open, OpenAI may soon be forced to rethink its stance. There's also another reason OpenAI has been hesitant: security risks. Altman has repeatedly warned that putting powerful AI into the wild could backfire.
The question of survival, you are about to enter, I think, like the greatest golden age of human possibility, technological development, economic growth. It's like, I think it's going to be quite fantastic. To thrive in that world, I think the skills that matter are deep familiarity with the tools and staying abreast of changes and just working with them very closely to develop a great intuition for where things are going and how to make use of it. Resilience, a very ability to learn new things fast and adapt to them.
Fueling deepfakes, misinformation campaigns, and even autonomous cyber attacks. That leaves OpenAI with one massive challenge. Can they strike the right balance between openness and safety? Beyond the transparency battle, OpenAI is also under fire for its pricing, especially when it comes to ChatGPT. Right now, users can choose between a free plan, a $20 per month plus plan, and a $200 per month pro plan. But earlier this year, Altman admitted that OpenAI is actually losing money on the pro tier. that instantly sparked fears that price hikes could be coming soon. When asked about this during the AMA, Altman claimed he wants to make ChatGPT cheaper over time, not more expensive. But is that even possible? Training and running these massive AI models isn't cheap. OpenAI is already pouring billions into infrastructure, including its ambitious Stargate data center. With compute costs climbing, it's hard to see how OpenAI can make ChatGPT better and cheaper. Some believe OpenAI could roll out new pricing tiers or even alternate revenue streams to balance the books. But for now, OpenAI is keeping quiet about any big changes. OpenAI's ambitions go far beyond smarter chatbots. They're chasing raw computing dominance. Right now, the company is building Stargate, a colossal AI data center designed to power the next wave of AI breakthroughs. But why does OpenAI need this much firepower? According to Kevin Weil, OpenAI's chief product officer, the logic is simple. More compute, smarter AI. But this isn't just about upgrading ChatGPT or DeepSeek. OpenAI is locked in an AI arms race against Google DeepMind, Meta, and Anthropic, all racing to build the world's most advanced AI systems. This race comes with a massive price tag. Training frontier AI models burns through billions of dollars in hardware, power, and storage. Microsoft has already pumped over $13 billion into OpenAI, and they'll likely spend even more just to stay in the game. But the real issue isn't just cost, it's what this much compute can unlock. Experts have long warned that as AI models grow more powerful, they could begin improving themselves in ways even their creators don't fully understand. This is called recursive self-improvement, and if OpenAI reaches that point without strong safeguards, it could push the world dangerously close to artificial general intelligence, AGI, where AI reaches or surpasses human-level intelligence. Sam Altman's views on AI acceleration have shifted dramatically over the years. Once skeptical about fears of runaway AI self-improvement, he's now having second thoughts. In a recent AMA, Altman admitted that a fast takeoff, where AI suddenly leaps to far greater intelligence, feels a lot more possible than he used to believe. This is a major shift. A fast takeoff could mean AI reaches human-level intelligence much sooner than expected, and once it crosses that line, there's no pause button. If AI starts rebuilding and enhancing itself faster than humans can understand, the results could be completely unpredictable. Experts have long warned about loss of oversight, where AI develops its own strategies and behaviors that even its creators can't explain. And with OpenAI's next-gen models already showing advanced reasoning, what happens when they start re-engineering their own design? These aren't just sci-fi fears anymore. Governments are paying attention. In March 2024, the US and UK formed a joint AI safety task force to investigate the risks of uncontrolled AI development. Over in China, regulators now demand full transparency on AI training data and techniques. OpenAI insists that safety is the top priority, but the faster they push forward, the harder it becomes to hit the brakes. The question is OpenAI creating an AI even they won't be able to control? While OpenAI publicly talks about responsible AI, its latest deal with the US government is raising some serious red flags. In early 2025, OpenAI confirmed a partnership with US national laboratories, aiming to apply its AI models to nuclear defense research. The news sparked immediate backlash. Mixing AI and nuclear tech is a high-stakes gamble, and during OpenAI's AMA, users wasted no time asking the blunt question: could OpenAI's AI help create nuclear weapons? OpenAI's chief product officer, Kevin Weil, tried to calm the storm, saying he trusted the government and that the scientists involved were AI experts who understand the risks. But for a lot of people, that answer wasn't nearly enough. Military AI isn't new. Governments have used machine learning for missile targeting, cyber defense, and more. But OpenAI's models are light years ahead of traditional military tech. And the truth is, no one really knows what happens when AI this powerful gets pulled into the world of nuclear strategy. Despite all the speculation, Sam Altman has made one thing clear. There's still no official timeline for GPT-5, but with Google DeepMind, Anthropic, and Mistral AI pushing forward at full speed, many believe OpenAI can't wait much longer. If GPT-5 does arrive before the end of 2025, it will need to be nothing short of revolutionary to keep OpenAI at the top. In the meantime, OpenAI's O3 reasoning model is already here, designed to handle complex logical challenges. But this puts OpenAI head-to-head with DeepSeek's R1, which sets itself apart by being fully transparent about how it thinks, a level of openness OpenAI has always avoided. Over in image generation, OpenAI is also preparing a follow-up to DALL-E3, teasing that it'll be worth the wait. But with Midjourney 6 and Stable Diffusion XL dominating the space, OpenAI has serious ground to cover. But beyond new models, a bigger question looms: is OpenAI spreading itself too thin. With fierce competition, regulatory heat, and internal disagreements over open-source AI, OpenAI is facing pressure from every direction. Altman already admitted OpenAI was on the wrong side of history when it came to open source. But will that actually lead to real transparency? So far, all they've promised is to open source older models while keeping their most powerful tech under wraps. Ironically, OpenAI's biggest challenge might not be its rivals, but keeping up with its own creations. As AI accelerates faster than anyone predicted, OpenAI must decide. Will it embrace openness or risk losing public trust? One thing is certain, this is just the opening chapter of a much larger AI revolution. If you've made it this far, we want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think. And before you go, make sure to check out the next video we've lined up for you. Thanks for watching.